Another really interesting experiment is the rat park experiment. And this is the work of Bruce Alexander. And he essentially said, well, if you put a rat in a cage with nothing else to do but press a lever for cocaine, of course, that's what they're going to do because there's nothing else happening. But what if you put a rat in a very enriched environment with a lever to press cocaine, but also lots of other things to do? Other rats, chutes and mazes, little, sawdust balls. What he discovered was that the rat is much less likely to press that lever as often because it has other reinforcing things to do. And I think that was really groundbreaking in the sense that it is true that addictive substances and behaviors work on the brain in this very predictable way that's so reinforcing that even if you have a great life, you can get addicted. But it's also true that our environment really matters. And if we're living in an impoverished environment like that single rat in a cage with nothing else to do, we're much more likely to get addicted than if we live in this really enriched environment where we have lots of other sources of reward, lots of other sources of dopamine. And based on that work, there was something then called the Icelandic experiment. And this is quite some years ago now, but Iceland had a significant youth drug problem. And the way that they decided to intervene was to build a lot of gymnasiums and emphasize youth sports. And as we've talked about, exercise and sports are a healthy way in general, if you don't overdo it, to get dopamine because you're paying for it up front, right? You're working for it. And Iceland saw a significant reduction in their youth drug use problem after the implementation of this youth sports systems.